8,000 years ago, a city was born on the banks of a mighty river. Settled by Bronze-Aged man, conquered by Romans, today it has a population of nearly 9 million people, a diverse and vastly multicultural society with over 300 separate languages spoken. It generates into the UK economy over £132 billion every year. This is London. But technically, it's not. The City of London itself is only 2.9 square kilometres with 10,000 inhabitants. It's called locally the Square Mile. The rest of what is known as London is correctly called Greater London, including a second city within its borders, the City of Westminster. So the City of London is a city within the City of London? Confused? Well, not surprised. Most people in the UK don't consider London to be called anything but London. Yet, including the City of Westminster, it's made up of 32 separate districts or boroughs, most with their own councils, regulations and administrations. The City of London itself makes up the 33rd. The City of Westminster is where government resides, predominantly in the Houses of Parliament. Guy Fawkes unsuccessfully tried to blow it up on the 5th of November 1605, and every year the Brits celebrate with fireworks and lots of alcohol. London's network of trains, both on London Underground, buses and famous black cabs, are the best way to experience the hustle and bustle of everyday life. There's Camden, Carnaby Street, Oxford Street, Covent Garden, Soho, all great places for shopping, eating and socialising. When you say you're going up to the West End, everyone will know you're taking in a show or a movie. He's been here, so has she, so have they. Museums are commonplace too. If you're interested in science, natural history, transport, art, fashion, even toys, there's a museum or gallery that has it. Across the capital, the Queen and her family use any number of properties and palaces for official and private duties, but it's Buckingham Palace that is most well known for being her base of operations. They beautifully reflect a majestic and chivalrous past, as does the Tower of London. Beheadings, torture, imprisonment, all these happened here, and while it can be viewed as a romanticised version of history, sadly crime and violence are still prevalent today out on the streets. Scratch at the veneer, and like any major city across the world, you'll see London has its problems with poverty, crime, housing and overpopulation. But don't be put off. While the streets definitely aren't paved with gold, vibrant, fun and welcoming, London is a fascinating, complex place with architecture spanning hundreds of years and legacies that stretch even further.